What's up, audio nerds? Welcome to the Audio Hotline, the channel where I review audio gear for beginners, professionals, and everyone in between. Today we have a very popular microphone in the studio. It is known as the MXL 770, or the 770, however you want to say those three numbers. Or it could be the 770. I purchased this microphone for the very specific price of $76.45 on Amazon. There will be an affiliate link down below where you can find this microphone, but it seems like about $65 to $80 is the usual price for this microphone. You can sometimes find it on sale for really good deals, or of course you can buy it used for about $45 to $50. Today I am using my Zoom H5 to record this microphone with the gain set at about 43%. Today I am using the Stedman Pro pop filter, and it is about 3 inches away, but this lens is really tight, so it makes it look a little bit closer. It makes me look a little bit closer, but I'm definitely 6 inches away, and it's about 3 inches away from the microphone. When you purchase the MXL 770, you will get the fantastic MXL plastic carrying case that a lot of the MXL microphones come with, and I love it. You will get a shock mount with some extra elastics. This microphone also comes with a stand adapter. You will get the usual documentation, and you will get the microphone. I do think the build quality of this microphone is really solid. I don't have many complaints about it. I mean, for the price tag, it's definitely built well. Is it the strongest filling microphone? No, but it is very good. And the grill doesn't have much give. I wouldn't worry too much if you needed to travel with this microphone, especially when it comes to the awesome plastic carrying case that you get with it. I'm not crazy about the shock mount. It's just from past experiences that I've had with MXL shock mounts. I just feel like the elastics on these are just a little loose for my liking, and I noticed that they fall off a little bit more often than most shock mounts. So it is nice that it comes with extra ones just in case you lose a couple. Now that we've gone through the basics of this microphone, let's go ahead and nerd out and talk about the specs. Any specs that I do not mention will be on the screen for you to read. The MXL 770 is a pressure gradient condenser microphone with a cardioid polar pattern. It has a frequency response of 30 Hz to 20 kHz, an impedance of 150 ohms, an equivalent noise of 20 dBA, and a max SPL of 137 decibels. This microphone does require 48 volts of phantom power. As you can see in the frequency chart, it has a few dips and boosts, but the most noticeable one is in the high end. It jumps up to nearly a 10 decibel boost around the 8 kHz to 10 kHz area. The high-pass filter in this microphone drops 6 decibels per octave at 150 Hz. This microphone also has a 10 decibel pad. As far as the specs go, they are pretty solid, but as I've said in other videos, the company that is trying to sell this product is the same one writing the spec sheet, so you should trust your ears more than you trust the spec sheet. Which reminds me, both me and the dude from Obscure Mics, the YouTube channel, you should check it out, both claim that the ears are more important than the spec sheet, and also I just threw that in there, so maybe you'll go check out his channel because I really like it. Now that we've gone through all that nerdy shit, let's go ahead and test this microphone out. If you're like me, and you want to sound a little bit more manly, so you cuddle up close to the microphone, here's how it's gonna sound. Maybe you don't want all those plosive issues, so you put a pop filter up like the Stedman Pro, here's how it's gonna sound. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pizzas. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled Paneras. Since you guys won't let me say penises, I gotta find other words. Some of you love when I say penis, others hate it. Figure it out. I can't live with this shit. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled penises. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled penises. When you talk into the MXL 770 right into the front, here's how it sounds. And when you talk into the microphone to the side, here's how it sounds. And when you talk into the back of the 770, here's how it sounds. If you're gonna type on your Apple keyboard like a fucking madman while you're talking into your MXL 770, here's how it's going to sound. If you're going to be using this microphone for podcasting or voiceover, and you're going to be using some post-processing, here's how the microphone could sound with some EQ, some compression, and some other little effects, little sprinkles on the tops. Here's how this microphone could sound about 2 feet away from you, so it's off screen, no one can see it, but here's the audio quality you could get out of it, and I did bump up the gain to about 48% instead of 43%. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. You raise me up to be a giant asshole. Jealous? I think so. Titties. Now that we've gone through the overview, the specs, and the testing, let's go ahead and get to my review of the MXL 770. You know what? Just for some fun, let's turn some post-processing on. There we go. I'm such a douchebag for doing that snap thing, but whatever. I saw it in a video once, and it made me jealous that I haven't done it. I've actually done quite a few MXL microphone reviews, and the one thing that I have pretty much consistently said through all of those reviews is that the MXL microphones are a pretty damn good quality for the price. And I mean, honestly, that's how I feel yet again. For $75, this microphone sounds really solid. But as far as like $100 microphones go, this is definitely in the conversation of microphones to get for that price category. I mean, yes, it does have its flaws. I do think it is slightly sibilant because of that high-end boost that it has in the frequency response. But other than that, it's pretty flat and it's a solid sounding microphone. For the $75 price, I think the accessories that come with this are awesome. I mean, yeah, I'm not in love with the shock mount, but for $75, it comes with a case, a shock mount, a stand adapter, and the microphone. That's a pretty damn good deal. I think that this is a solid beginner microphone for music. I think it'd be a good podcast microphone as long as you have a relatively quiet room and you don't plan on moving shit around a bunch. It would also be a solid beginner voiceover microphone. I just don't have that many bad things to say about it. I think it is a very quality product at a very reasonable price. Now I'm going to go ahead and give it a letter grade, and if you've never watched the Audio Hotline before, that's what I do. I give letter grades to gears and things. I give the MXL 770 a letter grade of an A. I think that this microphone is really good for the price. And one thing I will say is stay tuned for a comparison that's coming up with this microphone involved, especially if you're looking into getting one of these or other $100 microphones or other MXL microphones. It's gonna be a good time. I won't make you wait too long. It'll be coming out pretty damn soon. I think that this microphone performs really well. A lot of condenser microphones have plosive issues. I think that this one actually does a pretty good job, but once again, I mean, it is a condenser microphone and it just, you need a little bit of technique. You need to pull the microphone to the side, or you need a pop filter or a windscreen. Thanks for watching this review of the MXL 770. I hope you had fun and I hope you learned something. I hope I helped you out. Stay tuned for a lot more reviews and, like I said, some comparisons involving this microphone. And thanks for watching the Audio Hotline. I'll see you nerds next time.